In Unit 6, you'll learn how to recognize and understand language styles. We'll take a look at what this reading skill is and how to apply it in the Paper 1 exam. Why do we need to be able to recognize and understand language styles? Language styles help us to predict the content and structure of a text, which helps us to read more confidently. This is helpful in the Paper 1 exam, where you'll be reading texts you have never seen before. In Unit 5, we learned about narrative, expository, and discursive language styles. In this unit, we will cover persuasive writing, descriptive writing, and expressive writing. As its name suggests, persuasive or argumentative writing is used to persuade the reader to change their mind, take action, or simply accept the writer's point of view. It is similar to the discursive language style. When a text presents both sides of an argument, it is called a two-sided argumentative text. When it only presents one side, it is called a one-sided argumentative text. Common text types in this style are argumentative essays, letters of complaint, editorials, and reviews. Secondly, we'll look at descriptive writing. The main focus of a descriptive text is to describe something or someone with enough detail to help the reader visualize what it looks like. Often, these texts engage the 5 human senses. This language style is often associated with poems, advertisements, or product description web pages. Finally, there is expressive writing. The expressive style is also descriptive, but it describes emotions, imaginations, or experiences rather than appearance. We use this style to record or share personal feelings. We see expressive writing in diary or blog entries, columns, and autobiographies. Let's take a look at some examples of different language styles. This is a passage from a persuasive text. Highlighted in orange, we can see some common features of persuasive writing. Horace presents one side of the debate by referring to what the writer says. Horace also uses the second-person pronoun to appeal to the reader. Finally, the imperative is used to persuade the reader to agree. Here is a passage from a short story which is written in the descriptive style. As you can see, this short passage uses descriptive phrases to describe the physical details of the yacht. Finally, let's take a look at an example of expressive writing. In this passage, we can find out what Leon feels. Leon describes his experience of wanting to spend less time online at work and recounts the actions he took. We can also see his reflections and feelings, such as that Leon feels more relaxed. Let's see how we can use our understanding of language styles to answer a reading comprehension question on the Paper 1 exam. The question here is, based on paragraph 14, what is the writer's opinion of working on a computer? Here is paragraph 14 of the text. From our understanding of the persuasive style, we know that sometimes writers use the first-person pronoun to talk about their opinions. Outlined in orange, we can see that the writer says they feel ambivalent. Ambivalent means not having strong feelings about something. Even if we aren't sure what ambivalent means, we can figure out from the 2 following sentences that the writer does not like either of the 2 options. Now let's go back to the question. Of the options given, only D makes sense. The answer is D. It is neither really dull nor really fulfilling. Here is another question. What message is the writer trying to convey in the concluding sentence? If we want to be around in 1,000,000 years, we need to correct that. Lines 158 to 159. Let's look at lines 158 and 159. The concluding sentence the question is asking about is a conditional sentence. As we have learned, one of the features of persuasive texts is an appeal to the reader. In this sentence, the writer has used the imperative in "we need to correct that" to appeal to the reader to take action. So, the writer is asking us to take action, but against what? We need to find out what that refers to. To do this, we need to look at the preceding sentence, which talks about overestimating risks in the media and discounting unprecedented risks. Let's go back to the question. From our understanding of the persuasive language style, we know that the writer wants us to stop discounting unprecedented risks, not just the risks that are more discussed. So the answer should be, we need to pay attention to the biggest risks, not the most discussed or noticeable ones. Now it is your turn to try using this reading skill to answer some questions. Use your understanding of language styles while reading this text and see how quickly you can answer the questions below.